side.
Thank you so much for having me join you. I'm looking so forward to chatting to you about this unbelievable initiative.
Same here. Tell us about this unbelievable initiative, the Timbuktu Creative Hub program. What was its inception point?
So really the Timbuktu Virtual Incubation Program is a program that's funded by the UNDP, as you mentioned, the United Nations Development Plan, in partnership with UVU Africa and UVU Accelerate, to really give as much help and support as we can to emerging creatives in the various emerging creative sectors. We find there seems to be a lot of support for businesses that are in a grow and scale phase and a grow and scale stage, but those that are really at the starting point of their entrepreneurial journey. We feel that that is where the most help is needed. And unfortunately, there aren't a myriad of programs to cater to that. So we really designed a program that we feel will help those entrepreneurs who have an idea, who've been thinking about an idea, who've been working a little bit with their idea to see if it's got legs, to see if there's a market and what we can do to help them propel that idea forward.
I really like this, particularly because such initiatives aren't available for those in the creative arts, right? So talk to us then about the 6-week program, what it entails in terms of mentorship, workshops, and so on.
So the 6-week program really is a combination of just that. It's mentorship, it's workshops, it's peer-to-peer interactions. It's going to give the entrepreneurs an opportunity to really test and validate their ideas. It's interactive. It's exciting. It's going to be fun to really work together. And more than just giving the entrepreneurs the necessary knowledge and know-how, we're actually going to be creating a community of ideation phase entrepreneurs that can really support one another. One of the findings that we've had through all our years, UVU Africa has been around for 25 years, is that entrepreneurship is often a lonely journey. And people are unsure where to go and where they can find the right support. And we're hoping that this program will educate, it will help propel entrepreneurs forward, but it will also create that community of support that entrepreneurs can perhaps partner together, they can help ideate with one another, and it really makes the journey more fulfilling and more fruitful.
Lara, it's very exciting. Who is this program meant for? Because is this someone who just has an idea, someone who's already started their business? Who is it meant for?
So I think it's a combination. It's those that have got an idea, that they've had some time to think it through and they have an idea of what it is they want to do, as well as those that have just started on their entrepreneurial journey. Or it could be for those that started their journey but felt that they hit a roadblock and don't know what to do next. So we're inviting everybody to apply. And this will not be the only program that we'll be putting on together or we'll be curating together with UNDP. There'll be other opportunities as well. So we really encourage entrepreneurs who feel that they need some help, who are ready to move to the next step in their journey, to apply to this program. And we'll be able to direct them in other ways if this program is perhaps not the right fit for them.
How do you envision its impact, particularly for the creative economy?
Well, I'm hoping that this first cohort will give some hope to others who are in similar spaces and perhaps didn't feel they were ready yet to push play or to activate their idea. We want to showcase the unbelievable creative talent that we've got across the continent. And we want to give these entrepreneurs an opportunity to really show the world what they can do and what they're capable of.
And Lara, talk to us about the importance of networking and having support structures around you, because especially young people who are getting into the entrepreneurial space, for the most part, they want to do everything themselves and they think that is the key to success. But highlight the importance of networking and the support structure, especially that this program is going to be offering such environments.
So the law of averages says that if we keep doing what we're doing and we're pushing forward and we're pushing higher and higher and higher and more and more and more, at some point in our journey, we're going to stumble and fall and we're going to need that support system around us to help redirect our energies. You know, at UVU Africa, we really pride ourselves on quite a sophisticated mentorship model. I don't believe that one mentor has the answer to every question that a business may have. but I believe in a team of mentors working together to support an entrepreneur so that they feel they have an advisory system that's available to them at all times and can perhaps help them from making mistakes that others have made before them in the journey and redirect them quicker when things aren't going as expected.
So the program does encourage applications from youth as well as women-led initiatives. Why the focus on those two groupings?
I think the focus in South Africa has really been on youth and on women. So it's really working towards what has been previously known as underserved communities. And we know that there is a huge contingent of youth sitting in our country with amazing potential. And we really want to help them to push play on that. At UVU Accelerate, we have had a focus in several of our programs on women and female entrepreneurs. Yeah. I mean, one of our programs graduated 2,000 female entrepreneurs. Sure. So we know that there are amazing women out there, and we want to provide an opportunity to everybody. So this program is really open across the board. And our call to market is make contact with us, apply to this program. If this isn't the right fit for you, we'll really help find a way to engage with you further and help redirect you or direct you in the right direction.
And Lara, please give us those criteria again. How old do they need to be, from which countries, and where can they apply, and then the deadline as well, please.
Okay, so the deadline is 27th of June. That's the one piece that I do remember. And you can visit us, UVU Africa. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We have a website, UVU Africa. You can find all the details across the board on all our socials. We're really putting this call out to all African countries. There are Timbuktu hubs in 10 African countries, but we're really saying to anybody across the continent, apply. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see what you're doing. We'd love to understand where your talents lie. And our focus, although we do have a focus on youth and women, it is really open to everybody, and we encourage all creatives to apply.
I'm particularly interested in this showcase demo day and how it will rather facilitate exposure for potential investors.
So UVU Africa has been in the market for 25 years. So we have a really great and extensive network of various collaborators in the space. And it will be our opportunity to showcase what the entrepreneurs that have come through this program have done, and really to see how we can move them along even further once the program is complete. So we invite you to join our demo day. Keep an eye on all the socials and in the media, because I think it would be absolutely incredible to see what talent we've been able to mine here in Africa.
And talk to us about partnerships, private businesses, maybe even governments that want to be a part of this initiative. How can they get involved?
So absolutely, at UVU Africa, we work with partners across the spectrum, and there's always room. And if anybody's listening to this and feels that they want to become involved as a corporate, we do work very closely with government and the City of Cape Town in particular, where our hub is based. The current hub is actually based in the District 6 region, in the Cape Town CBD, at the Homecoming Centre. So if anybody wants to become involved in this project, there are various ways that we can collaborate, or you feel that you've got something to offer this project, please reach out and be in touch with us. We are very, very open to partnerships and seeing how we can work together to make the experience even richer for the entrepreneurs.
Lara, tell us about any success stories from previous years.
So we ran a cohort that was last year, Creation Africa. It was in partnership with the French Embassy, and it was unbelievable to see these creatives really take everything that they had and put it into the program, which actually led them to Paris to be able to visit France and to showcase what it is that they've done, and to see how we can create linkages between South Africa and France. And these creative entrepreneurs were incredible, from fashion lines to media, to all sorts of incredible creative ideas, to design, to furniture. So we really saw amazing talent, and we're hoping that talent is now being abroad, and they will continue to visit other countries and show the rest of the world what was born here. in South Africa.
And Lara, beyond the 6 weeks, will these entrepreneurs get support afterwards, mentorship, guidance, maybe feedback sessions as well?
So very much so. So once you're part of the UVU Accelerate or UVU Africa program, you really become part of our ecosystem. And there are most certainly follow-up opportunities, networking opportunities, educational opportunities that will follow on after this program. And our Creative Hub is very much open. So we're available for help, advice, and support to creative entrepreneurs across the spectrum.
Lara, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. If you could just repeat the information that people need in order to apply to participate to the program.
So have a look at UVU Africa. You'll find us on all the socials. 27th of June is the deadline, and we are looking so forward to hearing from you all.
And Lara, one final one from me. Do you think that anyone can be an entrepreneur, or is it for a select few?
I think everybody has the potential to be an entrepreneur. I've had people come in my programs and say they couldn't dream of being anything other than an entrepreneur, and this is absolutely their calling. I've had other people come onto our programs and say, I don't want to be an entrepreneur. It's too hectic. It's too difficult. It's not for me. But I think everybody has the potential, and I would just encourage you to do what feels best for you. And if entrepreneurship is something that you want to give a try, now's your time.
That is the voice there of Lara Rosmarin, and she's the head of entrepreneur development at UVU Accelerate. Do check out their website for more information. It does not matter whether you are a man or a woman and where on the continent you are from. You probably will get an opportunity to accelerate your business growth in this program.
Absolutely. I mean, from Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, anywhere on the African continent. I love that. And it is a virtual offering.
Yeah,
so
6 weeks.
6 weeks. You can be anywhere on the African continent, and this is going to help you accelerate your own business or entrepreneurial growth. And I hope that the networking and the aftercare that they will receive will further accelerate that growth. It is now 3 minutes before 3 p.m. Central African Time. We're about to enter the final hour of the show.